Hey there everyone, Dr. Beth Westy here, and I wanted to pop on and talk about overexercise and some key things to look at if this may be happening for you. So I feel like I've had this conversation with so many women in the past couple of weeks. This is something where we get ingrained in this pattern of, I've got to work out every day. I've got to go to the gym 5 days a week, 6 days a week. And you're constantly in this cycle of workout, 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 push, 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 heavier, 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 harder, harder, harder. And you never go through bigger phases or bigger cycles of, I'm going to build more muscle now. I'm going to lean out more now. So if you're going to a gym, if you're doing some workouts, that's fantastic. Movement is movement, and that is great. But if you're frustrated with some of your physical results, this is something to look at, because over-exercising for where you're at and what your body needs can play a huge role in this. Now, I do talk about exercise with your hormones and your cycle, because there's points every month that you can be over-exercising for what your body needs. I talk about that in my book, The Female Fat Solution, talking about exercises and nutrition that matches your hormones and your cycle. I also have a book called The Female Menopause Solution. That is specifically geared towards women in menopause, because your body is different then. Responds to different things. So these are on Amazon. Great resource for you there. I also have a podcast, The Female Health Solution, as well as a YouTube channel called Dr. Beth Westy. You can subscribe to that to stay updated on all the videos I had coming out. But with this, the over-exercise piece, how do you know if you're over-exercising? How do you know if this is something that's going on for you? Because with over-exercise, you're not actually building more fitness. You're not actually getting closer to your results. You're burning out your adrenals more and causing your metabolism to slow down. Dang it. Dang it. So, here's just a handful of things. You can have more things, you can have a different combination of things, but just some things to look at. Prolonged soreness. Do you feel like you are really sore after a workout? Like, for days. Oh my gosh, I did a workout on Monday and I'm still feeling it on Thursday. That's not normal. That's not okay. Nope, it's okay to be sore for a day or two, right? Or be like, oh yeah, I'm still feeling it. Oh, it's a little, hello buddy. There it is. But not to feel like you're so sore that you can't use it. You can't use those muscles. Like if you do a leg day, to feel it the next day is normal. You shouldn't be having a hard time getting up and down stairs or up and down off the toilet 4 days later. That's too much. That means your body's not recovering. That means either you're doing over-exercise, not fueling properly, or both. Probably both. Fatigue in your workout. If you're getting halfway through your workout and you feel like, I can't go heavier, I can't do more, my body won't do it, I'm getting shaky, I'm feeling weak, I'm feeling dizzy, that's not a good sign. You really need to address some things, right? If your fitness is plateaued. So what I mean is, what are you doing right now? What are you doing like in the past couple of weeks, fitness-wise? And is that more than what you were doing 3 months ago, 6 months ago? In the past month, I have been benching. I'll just use myself as an example. I do this all the time. I've been doing some heavier lifting. Now I'm going through a different cycle and phase right now, because I'm stepping into more of a cut phase, not as more of a bulk phase. I've been more of a bulk phase, which means I've been lifting heavier. The last 2 times I bench pressed, I lifted heavier than I have in a year, which is so cool and so amazing. But I'm not going to keep doing that. I'm not going to keep benching harder and harder and harder right now. I'm going to enter a different phase and do that. But I know that if I wanted to, tomorrow, I could walk into the gym and bench even more. My strength is improving, my fitness is improving. And I'm working on that month to month. This is not every time I go, I'm pushing myself all the time to the max. So if you're looking at your fitness now compared to 3 months ago, I can say that my fitness now, in the past couple of weeks, is more than it was 3 months ago, 6 months ago. Because that is what I've been pushing for. Right? If you're not more fit now, able to run faster, able to lift heavier, able to do whatever more, get through a workout faster and easier than before, then you're not actually improving your fitness, and a lot of that can be due to over-exercise. If you cannot recover from a workout, meaning you do a workout in the morning and you're like, gosh, I just did this class, it was only 45 minutes, it was only an hour of exercise. I've done more before. I've done more, you know, a couple of years ago, but it wipes you out the rest of the day. Like you literally have a hard time doing stuff the rest of the day, but you feel like you got to work out. You may be either over-exercising and or your adrenals are shot and you're ruining your metabolism even more, trying to push yourself and your body's not ready. Last thing here is no muscle building. This is a big key. If you feel like you've been working out consistently and regularly, but you're not actually building more muscle, you're not actually leaning out more, you're not actually shifting your physical results in some way. You don't always just get skinnier. You don't always just, oh, look, I'm getting totally ripped, right? To really advance your fitness, you have to go through phases of, you know, building muscle, leaning out, building muscle, leaning out. And it takes time to work with your body and your hormones while you're doing that. But if you feel like, gosh, you know, I don't feel like I'm actually building muscle, or I feel like I'm building some muscle and then something happens and I get exhausted and then I just feel like I lose it. Is that possible? It's absolutely possible. And it's because you're over-exercising or not doing the right phases of exercise for what your body needs. Stop over-exercising. Stop pushing your system to a point where it's not going to do well. But this is what happens for a lot of women. And this is where we get stuck. And we get stuck in this phase of, I got to do these workouts. I got to follow this protocol. I got to do this. Oh, and I know it's super popular. And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing to do, this 75 hard. But if you're at a point where your adrenals are ready for that, your metabolism is ready for that, awesome. If your system is not ready for that, it's going to do more damage than good. It really is. So if you try and do a workout every single day, and you cannot get through a full week of it, your system's not ready and you're pushing yourself too hard for what your body's ready for. And it's not that you did anything wrong. The body that you're living in isn't ready for it. The body that you're living in is going to be different than it was 2 years ago. And the body you're living in really is different than it was last week, right? Women have 4 different bodies throughout the month. So it's important to realize and recognize that a lot of times for women to build this fitness and to go through phases, bigger mesocycles of fitness and exercise, it takes longer for our bodies to do that because we have different bodies we live in. That is normal. That is expected. And so when you have a different timeline for yourself, you can have that patience, that grace, and really take yourself through this process in a much less pressure situation to get to the right result. Yeah. So that's what I got for you guys. Please let me know if you have questions. Please let me know if you feel like this is you. You know, put something in the comments below. Oh my gosh, yes, I have been exercising and I have not been building any more muscle. What the heck? That is absolutely something we can work on. But please let me know if you need any more guidance or assistance for this. I am here as a resource. And that's what I got for you tonight. All right. I'll see you guys later.